see very clearly the two different ages, or maybe you can't, but hello Matthew in England. You want to know if the mum and dad clean the cubs or if the cubs clean themselves. Well, you can see them cleaning each other there a little bit. Oh, so tired. But they do clean themselves, but their mums will also clean them. Dad's not so much. John, if you go slightly to the right there, you will see those two there are kind of engaged in a bit of allo grooming. That's what we call it, Matthew. And yes, it's a bit of play fighting, but there's also, they were, just before we looked at them, they weren't being quite so bitey. They were licking each other. And so they clean each other a bit. Fathers, Matthew, will have nothing to do with cleaning them. But their mums will if they get covered in gore and that sort of thing. There you go. They get covered in gore from that buffalo, for example, then they will certainly be cleaned by their mums. Now, what I want you to notice, Chandra, if you can, sorry to huck you, but if you can go a little bit back towards there, that one, that's a younger one. And you can see a slightly rounder face, slightly downturned ears. The ears are just not quite as erect as the slightly older ones. So tired. Isn't that sweet? Oh, it's wonderful. Robin, a very good question, to which the answer is yes, there is a reason why the big cats have round pupils and the smaller cats have slit pupils. I have very distressingly forgotten what that reason is, but there is a reason, and it's got to do with light, and one of them lets in more light than the other, if I'm not mistaken. But one of you very kind viewers told me once, and I have, on account of, I don't know, but so many things you've taught me, I've forgotten what it is, but there is a very good reason for it. So I'm going to throw it back at you, Robin. I'm sorry about that, but one of our viewers, I've no doubt, will be able to tell you. If we do not sort that out, I will do some research at the end of the drive and try and tell you. It was a very good question. This is just, I mean, this is spectacular that we have had this amount of time with these little cubs on our own. We are so lucky. I know the view's not the best, but I don't want to move because we're quite close to them. Alright everybody, we're going to have to move out of here. There are a few people coming into this. No, we're not. No, sorry, the next person's 20 minutes out. Just going to quickly talk on the radio, everyone. Mike, it's Aubrey and I here. I'm not sure if Tax is making his way here. He indicated that he might. But otherwise I will happily move out as soon as the next station gets here. We're probably about 20 minutes to sundown. So we won't be viewing them after dark, obviously. In fact, after sunset, we won't be viewing them. Now, I'm just trying to get a view behind us to see if the lions are on the kill. I don't think they are, but let's spend the time with these little ones. Chandra, would you like me to go back a little bit? Would that help you? Or was that just going to put the bushes in the way?
I could get a slightly better shot on that one's face first.
Okay. Let me move slightly backwards, everyone. Then you'll... yes, that's not the best shot. Now, although they are reacting when we start the car, I don't think it's a bad thing. The mother's certainly not reacting at all. They'll get used to the sound of the vehicles, and I think that's positive. Is that right? A bit more?